Okay, so OpenAI had their spring update today. Let me bring you the highlights. With the spring update, OpenAI announced a desktop application, and most importantly, their GPT-4o model. O stands for Omni Model, which means that it's multi-modal and that you can just stream and talk to it, video or talking or text. It all works. Really impressive too. They also added a lot of emotion to the voices so that it reflects back. And watch the video. I'll link to it in the comments from OpenAI. It's really only about a half hour. It's worth the time. They walk you through the key features with some live demos. One of the live demos that really I liked a lot was the storytelling one, because I've used OpenAI to tell stories to my kids and have it make up stories for us on the fly. So I could see this being really powerful. Anyway, they have it go and be more expressive and more dramatic, or even change its voice to a robot voice. It's worth seeing. Actually, let me show you that.
Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately, and I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once.
Notice already it's much more emotional. It uses terms like "I got you covered" and fun things like that. So it's much more emotive. But just watch.
At a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started the story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte
So you can
was
do this in a robotic voice now?
initiating dramatic robotic voice. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named.
So you get the point. Like, it can do much more emotive voices, which I think is a really powerful thing. And this is all available through APIs now. So again, if we're going to build something, start targeting the coolest things that you can, expecting them, economics wise, to either come down, or you could engineer it later once you get the experience right, how to make things cheaper. But honestly, we're on this really fast exponential slope where we can expect things to get cheap enough that you really should just be using everything you can to build the best experiences, so that you're not left behind as things go. And you want to serve the customer that you're looking to serve in a niche that things like OpenAI won't think of, because you're going to serve them, especially for those needs in that use case. People often say, well, OpenAI is just going to be the app that we all use, or LLMs in general are just going to be the app we all use, and it doesn't make any sense to wrap the app. And I disagree here, because if you look at right now, SaaS, software as a service, ultimately 99% of SaaS products are really just databases with a wrapper around them. But we still have, even today, more SaaS products coming online, tailored to the specific needs of a user so that they don't have to go write their own database. Same thing here. If you can find a use case and serve people with that use case very specifically, using the new tools that are coming out daily, you'll be able to find ways to apply those tools in a way so that the users don't have to figure that out. And that's where your magic comes in, and where you can provide value in this revolution that is happening. So I wanted to bring you this little update today. Be sure to check the whole show out, and stay tuned. Thanks, everybody.